I've been making backpacking videos for about 7 years now, and there's one type of video that I promised that I would never make. I swore that I would never make a video telling you the exact type of backpacking shoe that you should wear. If someone out there is making a YouTube video that does just that and tells you the exact type of shoe that you have to have, they're full of crap. Stay tuned and I'll tell you why. My grandfather owned a shoe store and sold shoes for over 22 years. My father also owned a store and sold shoes for many years. Selling shoes is literally in my DNA. I may be the black sheep of the family for more than one reason. I am not a shoe salesman. In fact, I'm telling you, don't listen to me or any other YouTuber that tell you the specific type of backpacking shoe that you should wear. Backpacking websites and magazines come out with the top 10 best backpacking shoes every year. They're great lists, but that doesn't mean that those shoes are the best ones for you. First, everyone's foot and gait is a little different. I have narrow feet and walk a little pigeon-toed. Some other hikers may have wider feet and walk like a boss. I have long toes and a high arch. Some people may have flat feet and short stubby toes. When most people walk, they land with their heel first. However, some people may walk on the balls of their feet. Do your feet pronate? So as you walk, is the weight going on the outside of your shoe, the inside of your shoe? Do you have strong ankles? Do your feet sweat a lot? There are a lot of differences between every single hiker. Second, where people go backpacking is way different. Are you in a wet, muddy environment? Or maybe in a more arid, desert-like terrain? Are you walking on a lot of roots and rocks? Or are you walking more on a flat dirt or even in a loose gravel or sand? Is the weather going to be hot and humid? Or is it going to be cool and dry? Third, are you hiking a short distance? Or maybe you're a thru hiker? Are you going to be carrying a super heavy backpack? An ultra lightweight backpack? Or maybe no backpack at all? There are so many different factors that a one-size approach is ludicrous. Yes sir, that was a pun. Don't get me wrong, there is some value into watching these videos and reading these articles. A lot of these videos and articles will educate you on the different features that are offered in today's hiking shoes and boots. Things like waterproof versus not waterproof, a boot versus a shoe, leather versus mesh, a thick padded shoe versus a minimalist, a zero drop shoe versus the shoe that has a thicker heel. I wear mainly 3 different hiking shoes when I go out on my adventures. I'm going to tell you what shoes I wear, but I'm not recommending that these shoes are best for you. I'm going to explain to you why these shoes are best for me. The first shoe is the Brooks Cascadia. So these are trail runners that are mesh and they are not waterproof. And I wear these mostly when the conditions are warm enough to where I don't have to wear boots and I don't have to worry about snow. I wear these shoes in wet and dry conditions and when doing both through hikes and shorter trips. They are lightweight shoes with more padding in the heel than the toe that will keep my foot cool and prevent sweat. I feel wearing trail runners that are not waterproof actually keep my feet drier because they are cooler, because they're well ventilated, and they drain better, so when my feet do get wet, they dry out quicker when they are partnered up with a merino wool sock. The second shoe that I wear when I go out backpacking is the Salomon Ultra Hiking Boot. Now these are a Gore-Tex lined, non-insulated boot. I wear these shoes in shoulder seasons when it's going to be colder and wet. If there's melting snow on the ground or really cold mud, this is my shoe. I usually don't wear these when I'm covering big miles since they are quite a bit heavier. The third shoe that I wear when I go out hiking is my Steger Arctic Mucklucks. I wear these when it is really cold. It needs to be cold enough that that snow on the ground isn't melting. While these boots are super warm in the cold temperatures and are very comfortable, they are not waterproof. And if I'm going to be hiking on areas that are slippery, I need to make sure that I'm strapping on some spikes on the bottom or wearing some snowshoes. It is a really good idea to watch those type of videos and read those type of articles so you know all of the different features and options that come in shoes. And of course, it's great to go to a shoe store and try them on. However, don't fall to the latest trends like being a minimalist or being cool like all those people wearing ultras. You really got to find the shoe that's right for you. And I realize that there's a lot of anxiety because these shoes are not cheap. But really the only way that you're going to know if a shoe is right for you is you're going to have to plunk down that money and take them out on the trail and just hope that they're right. And if they don't feel right away, I always say that maybe it's not the shoe's fault. And the reason why I say that is I see a lot of people who go out and try to go out on a backpacking trip when their feet haven't been seasoned. They haven't been calloused. You wouldn't see a marathon runner who goes out and runs a marathon without training before he does that. And you need to do that. Not only breaking your shoes, but breaking your feet before you go backpacking. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you like it, do me a favor, hit subscribe, punch the bell notification. I put all sorts of photos and other things on Instagram and Facebook. Go follow me there. But thanks for coming along. I hope that you find the right shoe and that I will see you out on the trail.